I'm Khalid Sharifi, Head of Office for UNFPA Mongolia. I'm sending this message to call for your support, involvement, and participation. It has been 25 years since Mongolia joined the global 16 Days of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence campaign, and traditionally it starts on International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, which is today and will continue until Human Rights Day on December 10. The 16 Days of Activism campaign is a global movement where people from across the globe come together to call on governments, development actors, civil society, women's organizations, young people, men, boys, the private sector, the media, and the entire humanity to join forces in addressing the global pandemic of violence against women and girls, and to voice out that violence against women is the most pervasive breach of human rights worldwide. I'm saddened to share with you the data that half of Mongolian women have experienced gender-based violence perpetrated by an intimate partner at least once in their lives. At least 1 in every 3 survivors of physical and sexual violence believes that man is justified in hitting his partner under certain circumstances. It's now more than ever important to invite everyone to be an activist in preventing violence against women and girls by taking a stand publicly, engage in activities and events to raise awareness of violence against women and girls in their local communities, join in women's rights movements and activists, invite all men and boys to wear white ribbons to demonstrate their unity and solidarity, to engage in activism to prevent violence against women and girls. Call for greater support and increased long-term sustainable and flexible funding from the state, the private sector, foundations, and other donors. Through the Combating Gender-Based Violence in Mongolia project funded by the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation and jointly implemented by the Government of Mongolia and UNFPA, we have achieved great strides in this field, including the generation of data evidence, setting up and strengthening survivor protection and multi-sectoral coordination mechanisms for prevention and response to gender-based violence in Mongolia. However, there are still areas that need further improvements, and we need your support, your involvement, your participation, and assure you that UNFPA is committed to our continued effort to end gender-based violence in Mongolia. We at UNFPA encourage everyone in Mongolia, men and women, to recognize their role in ending gender-based violence by protecting all that is precious to you, and under the global banner Unite, join us in the activism to end violence against women and girls.